Welcome to Tamiya Talk RC, where we take you on a trip down memory lane as we build our own version of the Tamiya First 100 RC car collection.
So come and give us a hand. G'day, welcome to the first episode of our brand new channel, Tamiya Talk RC. First of all, introductions. My name's Chris. I'm a grumpy old man who knows some stuff, and I play with toy cars.
I'm Zach. I'm not a grumpy old man, and I play with toy cars.
And you are? Great, nice to meet you. Okay, so first of all, let's have a bit of a chat about what we're going to do. Zach, back in the 80s, I remember going into the hobby shop, toy store, a toy world it was, Townsville there, and just seeing all these boxes of all these radio control cars on the shelves, and some of them were built in cabinets, and being 13 to 15 years old, somewhere around there, walking in and just, I couldn't believe all these cars, and I wanted every single one of them, and obviously, being that old back then, really couldn't afford it. So we used to spend hours and hours in the hobby shop, just walking around, just looking at all the cars and all the stuff in the cabinets, and just dreaming and dreaming and dreaming. So cut to a few years on, a couple of years, we had the opportunity to start collecting those cars. Now, not the original vintage cars. Those things are way too expensive. It's just not in our budget to be able to get those cars, or even though it'd be nice to have them, but it's just not in our budget. And sorry for the sniffling, I'm still getting over a bit of a head cold. We're doing our best. So we are going to replicate the Tamiya First 100 using, as much as we can anyway, using re-release cars. We did do a bit of a list the other day. I think you can get around 50, 55, 60% of the First 100 collection out of re-release cars. Some of the, going through my notes here, some of those cars are a bit questionable as to whether they're actually re-releases or not. They're marketed as re-releases. Cars like the Holiday Buggy, basically the same body, a couple of different changes, but completely different chassis. Wild Willie 2, basically same body, completely different chassis. So is that technically a re-release? I mean, we've already got the Holiday Buggy, but we're still going to get the Wild Willie 2 and put it and keep it in the collection as the Wild Willie 2, sorry. There's other cars that we can build using re-release cars, like what do we got here? The Ford Ranger XLT. People have done it before. It's really not hard. You get a Sans Scorcher chassis, a Blackfoot body. You get the Ford Ranger stickers, paint it blue, put the stickers on. You got a Ford Ranger XLT. Obviously not original. We're not going for original because, like I said, they're way too expensive. But we also like to run our cars, and I'd feel really bad about running a $2,000 to $3,000 car and crashing it. I'd feel a lot better in running a $300 to $400 to $500 car and crashing it. At least those cars you can get replacement parts for. Some of the vintage cars you just can't get parts for, and even if you can, you're spending more on those parts than you would on the re-release car anyway. We like to run our cars, and we don't run them hard, but we do run them. And it's inevitable, you're going to crash eventually. It's just how it is. Now, we're not into racing. Right? We do race each other. We got a little track out the side of the house there. We do race each other just for fun, but we don't go to clubs and race on tracks and get into all that scene. When I was a kid, I had a few bad experiences with clubs like that. They're just too
Serious?
We're way too serious. Yeah. I mean, we're running toys. We're playing with toys, and being a teenager, right, a young kid, trying to go to these clubs and run a car, and most of these people are in their 40s and 50s and 30s, and you know, twice my age and more, and really serious and spending a lot of money on these cars and trying to get their best lap times, and they really don't want, well, at the time they didn't want young kids like me with a lunchbox, no, not a lunchbox, a midnight pumpkin, running around their precious track and ruining up their lap times. So it really put me off club racing, and for a long time, and I just never ended up going back to club racing. So part of this channel is, yeah, basically recreating that first 100 RC car collection from Tamiya, just so that we can walk into the hobby room and see all these boxes and all these cars on shelves, just like I did back in the 80s going into the hobby shop. That's part of what we're doing on the channel. We're also doing this kind of thing. Every now and then we'll just sit down and have a chat about RC cars. Might talk about up and coming releases, stuff, you know, up and coming projects that we want to do. For instance, we are going to enter 4Boys RC Speedrun Challenge for this year, 2024, with the MF-01X. The car we're building for this, we've actually had this car planned for quite some time, and we're not the first people to do it. And the car has actually been produced by somebody in a limited run, and I'm not going to tell you what the car is, but I think you can probably guess what it is. But yeah, we're going to build that car up for the speed run, and we're not building it up to win the speed run. I don't think we'll even get a place in it. It's not going to be a fast car, but it will be fun, and we're going to do a couple of speed runs and put our entry in and see how we go. That's a project. We also have, I'm just looking down the bottom here, we also have the Super Clodbuster, the Black Edition, that we're going to build into the original Clodbuster, a clone of the original Clodbuster. We're just waiting for the decals from MCI Racing, stuff like that. So that's pretty much the channel in a nutshell, I think, mate.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's pretty much it. We're going to talk about Tamiya cars, we're going to take some footage of out the track. We're halfway through building the track and setting it all up and that. At the moment it's just a clear block of dirt. We haven't marked out any, you know, actual track things, whatever you
We do have a plan for a track.
Oh, we got a plan for a track. We just got to get out there and do it. Yeah, we're going to run the cars. We're going to build the cars. We're obviously going to build cars on the channel here. Don't know exactly what kind of format we're going to do, whether it's step by step or what do they call it, time-lapse builds, or I don't know yet, but we haven't really thought that far ahead. We've been planning this channel for a while, and we weren't really looking at getting the channel up and running just yet. We wanted to plan a bit more. We got a lot more work to do in the workshop here. But then old mate Phil comes out with this speedrun challenge with a car that we already had. So we thought, bugger it, why not? Let's go in and have a go. So we had to get the channel started now, so that we can, the next video is going to be building the MF-01X chassis. I think that's about it, mate. So thanks for watching. What do they say? Like and subscribe. I can't say that.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you. Thanks for your help. Easier to talk from me when I can't talk. Like I said, I've still got a bit of a head cold. Not very professional, I know, but we are not professionals, nor are we experts at anything. We just like playing with RC cars, in particular Tamiya RC cars. So I hope you come along and join us on our journey of building quite a sizable collection. We're getting there with it. So like Zach said, like, subscribe. I don't know how you close out a video.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you on the next one. Bye. Wonder how many people actually looked at the TV and said their name and said, intros, look, let's go around the room. Go, stop.